Welcome back to 843 TV here from T.C.L. And now we're going to be talking with Taylor Welborn, and she is the Dual Enrollment Coordinator. Taylor, nice to have you today.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Well, Dual Enrollment is a program that's offered to the high school students. Let's talk about how that works.
Yeah, absolutely. So any of the high schools within our service county areas, their students are eligible to participate in our dual enrollment program. And then depending on which high school they attend, they could even attend for free.
How does it work?
So as far as dual enrollment, your very first step would be to contact your school counselor and express your interest. At that point, the school counselor reaches out to me and we begin the process. The process is as simple as completing 3 forms as well as applying online to T.C.L. And then they would have a one-on-one meeting with me to help select their classes and plan their pathway through the dual enrollment process.
I just love that. I just to have that service available. So let's step back a little bit. In this, I mean, an upcoming senior class, how many of the students do you actually have come to you? Say, look, I'd like to be part of this program. Is it 10%, 20%? How many do you think?
Sure. So just in our last year, fall and spring semester, we had over 580 students participate in our surrounding areas in our dual enrollment program. So, you know, the potential here is limitless at this point. We are continuing to grow. So we are estimating upwards of 600 students for the next year.
And tell us what the benefits are for those students participating in that program.
Sure. So the first and foremost benefit is that you get college credit early. So, you know, you can start your junior year and then get those transfer credits out of the way so that when you graduate high school, you're then eligible to transfer to your 4-year institution with maybe 2 years under your belt.
And that saves a lot of money. That equates to a lot of money saved.
It's a lot of money saved. Let's talk about the curriculum. So these 500 students are coming to you. What is on their mind? What's their vision for their trajectory?
Most of our students are participating in our transfer track associate degree program, so they're knocking out those prerequisites with plans and hopes to transfer to 4-year institutions. We've also seen a recent growth in our CTE programs such as HVAC, building construction, cybersecurity are hot topics right now. And then of course the Culinary Institute just opening, we are starting to see dual enrollment traffic in that area as well.
And just like, how many courses do they take? I mean, is it 1 or 2 courses, or there's a larger curriculum that they can do in high school?
Dual enrollment students typically start with 2 classes, the 6 credit hours, and then after a successful first semester, they can branch on and start taking full-time classes, which is about 4 classes a semester.
And they're actually, from what I understand, learning through, for my kids in high school, they're actually college students. They have to have a passing grade in order to credit, you know, and so it's serious business.
Yes, absolutely. The grades that you earn here at college follow you on those college transcripts forever.
Yeah.
So it is a serious undertaking. But we are seeing a lot of success with our juniors, you know, completing these classes and then moving forward and successfully transferring those credits to in-state institutions.
So what are some of the prereqs they're looking for? Is it English, math? What would be those courses? Tell us about
absolutely.
that.
It would be your introductory English 1 and 2, your math classes. We have a lot of students taking the prerequisites to then join in our ADN nursing program. So they can start with us as dual enrollment. So when they graduate, they can apply right into that nursing program, join the workforce earlier.
Is that a science class that they're taking?
Yeah, anatomy and physiology. They're taking their chemistry, microbiology, all of those prerequisites.
Is this on top of their already high school curriculum, or is this replacing it, giving them they're getting credit for high school and college with this class? I'm trying to make sure we understand that.
Sure. So what you're referring to is called dual credit.
Right.
So most of our dual enrollment students are seeing that dual credit. So let's say they take English 101 with us. They're also receiving English 3 or 4 credit on their high school transcripts. So you're essentially getting a 2 for 1. You're taking your college level class, getting that college credit, and still fulfilling your high school graduation requirements.
Yeah. Do they have to come here physically to campus, or is there online options?
No, so we do not limit our dual enrollment students. If they learn better online, especially now that they've been exposed to it through the COVID pandemic, they can take online classes. They can also alter their schedules where it's 1 in-person class, 1 online class, whatever fits their needs.
So for the online, what's the process? Are they logging into a live classroom, or how does it work?
So it just depends on which class they're participating in. Some of our classes, they're able to sign in anytime during the week and complete those assignments. So it's a self-paced online class. Other classes, specifically what I've been seeing is like our cybersecurity program, where they sign in for online lectures. So it's a web-based lecture rather than a self-paced online class.
Yeah, I just think of management of time. I mean, how many hours in a day between them going to school full time and then also taking on additional classes, and also being a student and playing a sport and how they're managing it. But it's a great program, and I tell you, I think it's great for parents and students, and it also gives them a chance to dip their toe in the water and let them see what they like and what they don't like. Before, when we used to go to college, it was a big deal. You took this curriculum, you took this degree, and you went for it. Today, we have all that flexibility, and I think it gives a potential, the student, the potential ability to have all kinds of different experiences, which is so unique.
Yeah, fantastic point you make. TCL offers a warm environment, whereas, when they go off to university, they can anticipate an auditorium full of students, about 100. They're dipping their toes in the waters here at TCL with dual enrollment. Our classroom sizes are less than 25 students. So they still get that familiar, warm environment, but an increased college rigor curriculum.
Yeah, and 25 students is actually somewhat smaller than some of the high school classes.
Absolutely.
I love it. I think I'm having a great conversation.
Right, we're going to think of what classes can we take, because of course we're talking about dual enrollment, but TCL is for all ages.
Absolutely.
It really is. And then our next segment, I also know we're going to learn about the massage program. We'll have Denise talking about it. She's the director of the massage program, and there's just all these opportunities here. So I just think, as our viewers look at this, if you have your kids, if you want to go back to school, if you're an adult who wants to get back into some training, this is the opportunity to do. What do you think?
Absolutely, I agree.
And it's a beautiful campus, beautiful spot, right in the main drag here to access from anywhere.
Yes.
Yeah. Any last words you want to share with us before we wrap?
Nope.
All right. Well, I think that's it, Taylor. Thank you for joining us. Stay right here. We'll be back with more 843 TV.